Man, my darn GoPro remote battery it's dying. Now we're good. Hey guys, RC Nitro here. Welcome to Nitro Finance. This is our first video, and we're gonna jump right in and we're gonna talk about what is a stock. So, what motivated me to make this video and to really get back into YouTube, just to kind of jump in and explain, is I really like talking about finance and business and stuff, but other people don't like to hear that, and I've kind of annoyed the crap out of my family talking about it. So I might as well just share this information with you guys for people who don't know or want to get into the stock market or trading or wherever that takes you. So what is a stock? Well, a stock is a security that represents the ownership of a fraction of a corporation. So it entitles an owner, say you could say me, of the stock to a proportion of the corporation's assets and profits, equal to how much they own in the measure of shares. And then here are some little bullet points on Investopedia that I used and I wrote down. They're bought and sold on exchange, and with exchanges you got different types. You got the NYSE, the JPX, that's the Japan Security Exchange, something like that. I know it's just JPX. You also have the London Stock Exchange, Hong Kong Stock Exchange, and lastly, Shanghai Stock Exchange. So you got quite the diversity in the stock exchanges. And here's a quick example. If a company has 1,000 shares and one person owns 100 shares, that guy claims 10% of the company's earnings and assets. So I wrote a little, I hope y'all can see that. I know it's probably not the best, but you got NBT, that's the company. They have 1,000 shares and they're selling their 1,000 shares to the person who wants it. So RC, he owns it. So I know some of these videos that I'm making are kind of not as good as they should be and definitely need some work. But what's going to be happening is I'm doing a majority of my videos on the whiteboard and then learn how to do it on the computer. I'm just waiting for some camera gear to come in and then we'll get that going. A good place I would say to start if you're wanting to get into the stock market and not lose money is I would get on a trusted broker of your choice. Some good ones I would say are like Robinhood for beginners. Other good ones are TD Ameritrade, and one that I just got was Tastyworks because I like options trading. That's something like keep watching the video, and that was just a quick pop in. 100 shares right here, so that guy owns, RC owns 10% of NBT's stocks, of their shares. So over here you got the definition of a stock exchange. It is the facility where traders and brokers can buy or sell securities such as stocks, bonds, and other financial instruments. Now you may get kind of mixed up, like what is a stock exchange and what is a broker. An example of a broker is like Robinhood or TD Ameritrade, Interactive Brokers, Charles Schwab. All those guys are brokers, and they're the ones that allow you to go on like your phone, on the go. So basically how it works is you put an order in and say on Robinhood you want to buy this stock. Well, the broker allows you to buy it on their platform, and then they send that order to an exchange. So they probably send it to the NYSE, and a trader on the trading floor, they see your order and they buy it, and it goes back to you. That kind of gives you an idea how that works. Still new to kind of explain this, so bear with me in that. Alright guys, just to make this faster, I went ahead and just made this video. So, shares, they're a unit of ownership of a company that may be purchased by an investor. Equity is also known as shareholders' equity, represents the residual value to shareholders after debts and equities have been settled. The stock dividend is a reward to stockholders that is paid additional shares rather than cash. Ordinary shares, common shares, gives owners right to vote on company shareholder meetings but have no guaranteed dividend. So these ordinary shares are also known as common shares, and there's two types. There's common shares and preferred. Preferred share holders get paid first. I'm not completely sure if they have rights to the vote, but I know that's the better one. And then like the second hand, like you and me, we buy common shares and we're paid lastly after the dividend. Always remember, take a break. That is the electronic exchange, and the NYSE is at the New York Stock Exchange. So if that kind of confuses you, and yeah, so if you guys like this video, please leave a comment, like, and definitely subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.